Namaste. Thanks for joining me in this series of warm-ups. Start by just finding a seat that supports you, either on the edge of a blanket, a pillow, a block. Keeping the spine upright, the shoulders broad. Allow your eyes to rest. And then become aware of your breath. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. As you breathe in, feel the belly expand, the rib cage expand, the upper chest broaden and lift. And as you exhale, maintaining that lift, but letting go of the breath. And continue. This time though, visualizing as you breathe in and filling from the bottom up, that the breath is coming in through the front of your body, filling completely, and then exhaling, releasing the breath out through the back body. Receiving the breath, absorbing, and then releasing out through the back body. Inhaling breath, life, possibility, curiosity, the new day. And then releasing the exhale out through the back body. Releasing yesterday and the days before, and just simply opening to the now. A couple more breaths this way. Concentrating on that image of receiving life and breath, honoring that gift, and then letting go of what is complete or finished or in the past. And as you finish this next breath, slowly let your eyes drift open. And coming off your seat now, slide down onto your back. If you have a tie, grab your tie and just stretch out on your back and bring the tie around both feet, lifting both legs up, and just pausing here, taking a little space between the feet so you're not squishing them together. Relax the shoulders, the arms, holding the tie. Just gently let the legs lengthen and stretch. Keep the breath flowing. As you breathe in, let off the stretch slightly. And then as you exhale, reach up through the heels. Draw the legs towards your torso a bit, enhancing the stretch. And take another breath or two this way, just giving your legs a chance to lengthen, warm up, stretch. And now release the tie, and setting the tie aside, grab a hold of the knees and gently draw them in towards your torso. Now release the arms take a breath in, and as you exhale, lengthen the legs up. Breathe in, bend the knees, and lengthen on the exhale. Continue. Now, if you choose, you can lengthen the legs a little more out in front of you, consequently engaging these core muscles. Breathing in, relax. Exhale, engage the muscles between the hips and the ribs. You can lightly touch those areas and quickly feel where the muscles are that need to work in order to stabilize the hips. So your choice, a little more moderate option, is to just lengthen the legs vertically. And then again, for a little more challenge, exhale out in front. Now when you lengthen the legs, especially out in front, see if you can keep the leg muscles fairly passive and really rely on the ab muscles. Exhale. Now, resting, grab a hold of the knees and draw them in again. Release the arms, let the knees fall to your right side, coming into a spinal twist. Enjoy the spinal twist. And take a couple deep breaths. And then let the legs shift and move to the left side. You can rest your hand on the knees and just again keep the breath full, stretching those little muscles between the ribs. Now coming back up to center for a moment, pause. And then we'll transition over onto hands and knees. If your knees would enjoy a little padding, then take a moment to put a blanket down under the knees. And if you have blocks, grab those. But start with just a cat and cow stretch. Exhaling and round the spine out. Breathe in, transition the spine and come into cow stretch. Lifting the tailbone, dropping the belly. Now back to center. Bring your shoulder towards your hip. In this case, left shoulder toward the left hip. Side stretch. Breathe in as you transition, and now to the other side. Now back to center. Bring your right foot forward between your hands or blocks and resting the left knee back. Let the weight of the hips create a stretch. With the right foot forward, the stretch is typically felt in the front of that left hip. Keeping the hands on the floor or on blocks, you can also bring the elbow up to the knee. Same stretch, just a little less stable, a little more challenging to hold yourself up this way. So. Then from there, grab the blocks, tucking the back toes, press into the blocks, feet stay pretty much exactly where they are. All the toes are pointing forward, coming into road runner. Okay. You can always keep a little bend in the front knee. If you want a deeper stretch, then soften your elbows and fold forward. Now, coming back to the first position, resting the left knee down. Back toes can stay tucked or relax, whatever suits you. This time, release the arms out to the side if you care to. You can always leave your hands on the block. Same stretch, a little more stable with the hands anchored. Open the chest. And then again, hands to block, tuck the back toes. Inhale and exhale to road runner. Breathe in, drop the left knee again. Hands can stay on the blocks, broadening the shoulders, or this time lifting the arms out to the side and up overhead. Big breath in and out here. Palms face each other, thumbs reach back. Inhale and now release the hands to the blocks. Exhale, road runner. And then rest the left knee and bring your right foot back and your left foot forward. And settle into that same stretch, different side now. Hands can rest on the blocks or fingertips to the floor, or even forearm to the knee. Just giving the hip a moment to open up here. And transitioning to road runner, tucking the back toes, press into the blocks, lengthen both legs if that's comfortable. Bow forward. And rest the knee down again. Hands to blocks, to knee, or release the arms. Open the chest. Feel the shoulder blades draw together. And hands to blocks. And back to road runner. Keep the breath moving. If you find you're holding your breath, you might be forcing the stretch. Crescent lunge, opening the chest. And then finally, back to road runner again. And from there, set the blocks aside. Set your hands for downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, roll the elbows in a bit, press the hips back, lengthen through the arms, lift the hips up and back, stretching through the whole body. Legs can lengthen if that's comfortable. When you're ready to transition, walk the hands and feet towards one another, coming into ragdoll for a breath. And then rolling up to standing. Namaste.